Today I'm going to show you how to navigate through your menu. Please scroll to Items and click on Menu Item. You will see I have added quite a few menu items since our last video. On the far left, you will see boxes. Each box selects the menu item for an action such as archive or delete. If you select the top box, this will select all the boxes on the page. The next box is Edit. Clicking on this will allow you to edit the menu item listed on the same line as the edit box you clicked. The next box is Duplicate. This will duplicate the item that is in the same line as the duplicate box you just clicked. You can then do some minor edits to create a new but similar menu item. To the far right, you will see a Deactivate button. This is to be clicked when an item is out of stock or you are temporarily removing an item from your menu. You can make it active again by simply clicking on the button Activate. Next to many of the header names, you will see what appears to be a golf tee. This is an advanced search button. This filters your results. By clicking on this button, you can search a specific field for information. Let's try one. Go to the field Category. Find an item whose category is sandwiches. Click on the golf tee under Category and type in sandwiches. And hit the filter button. Personally, I highlight the item and copy it, and then I paste it into the search box so there are no issues. Now if no items are found, simply hit the Home button, then Menu Item, and repeat the process. But it worked for us. You can see that 4 sandwiches have appeared. To return to your entire menu, simply click on the Menu Items under the Item tab. Under the list, you will see the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. This represents that we have 4 pages of menu items. Each page shows 10 items. Currently, this is the default and can not be changed in this edition, but you can select from the drop-down box and view up to 500 items per page. This is great when you are searching for a specific item and don't feel comfortable using the search method I just taught you. Note that once you take an action on this page and go back, the number of items will revert back to the list 10 only. Now here's a trick. If you want to go to the Archive menu, you can always just hit on the Retrieve from Archive button. If you go ahead and hit on the button, you will see an item in our Archive section called Prime Rib Special. Now we have 3 choices with this item. We can leave it as it is, we can select the box and delete it, or we can import it back into the menu section. You will see when we import it from the archive section is now empty, and the Prime Special is now part of menu items. Now let's scroll back over the tab Items and select Menu Item again. Please find Chicken Salad Sandwich and click on the Edit button. We are going to go through each button and what it does, going from left to right. The first button is Add Category. We build our category list in part 1 of creating your menu, but oftentimes we either forget a category or have to add one on the fly. This button enables us to do this. Underneath that, you will see a button labeled Add New. This button is for the menu section and is to be used when an item is available on more than one defined menu. If you choose not to do an all-day menu, any item that is served on all-day menus will have to have multiple menus attached to it. This is why this button exists. Going down the page, you'll see an Edit and Delete button in the menu section. The Delete button will be rarely used, as you are required to have at least one menu per menu item. In serving portions, you will see Add New and Edit. Add New simply adds new serving types on the fly by adding them to the serving database. Edit allows you to select a serving you created and edit its name. You will see cooking temperatures have the same two buttons, and they work exactly the same as serving portions. Below the duplicate button, which we have already discussed, you will see the Select Files button. Clicking this enables you to add an image to your menu item. If you don't like the uploaded image, you can delete it by hitting the button Delete Image. For add-on options, you will see two buttons. The first is Import, and the second is Add New. We explained that the Add New button enables you to add new add-on items on the fly while also storing those items in the additional item database. The Import button is quite different. Clicking on the Import button brings up every item in your additional item database and lets you click on the items you want to import in one quick move. On the bottom of the screen, you will see two buttons. The first will say Save, but in this case it says Update. And the other one would say Update. You would hit Save when you're creating a new item, and Update when you're editing an item, which we are currently doing. And of course the other button is Back. This button lets you escape from the screen without saving anything. This is basic navigation, and we'll now move on to the takeout section. We'll explain how it works and how you can manage it.